Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Nola here on the prologue world of Ord Mantell. Where we last left off, we attacked a separatist base on a small island called Manid Point, and we managed to download a lot of their information. Unfortunately, that information is encrypted, and we've left it with Vidu to see if he can pull any relevant information on Skavik and what he may be doing with the separatists. In the meanwhile, Vidu has volunteered us to go grab some chemicals which can enhance artillery cannons, which he believes will appease this Rogan the Butcher. Now, the scientist who's creating it, this Trimbo, is over at another village, which is Oradam Village, which is where we're going right here and now. Alright, so I've got plenty of things to sell when opportunity allows, but yeah, let's get ourselves underway. We have plenty of separatists getting in our way once again. Normally as a trooper you have to come along here, and I think dealing with these separatists might be part of a bonus mission, as they have planted some bombs. Hello Jedi Guardian, what the hell are you doing here? I know you're here briefly, but Anyhows, yes, separatists have planted a bomb, or series of bombs, to destroy an oncoming convoy. Either way, let's continue to the west. And along the road here, there is a protocol droid just standing at the wayside.
Kind of a strange place for a protocol droid.
It's horrible. Just horrible. They're barbarians. They've killed them all, and now my mistress is in terrible danger.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up and start over.
My mistress and I were on assignment for the Republic Corps of Engineers at Fort Garnick. Our team was sent to repair a malfunctioning power generator. We were attacked by armed men. Separatists, I think. I only got away because they didn't consider me a threat. My mistress is still up there. I fear for her life. Please, you must rescue her.
We'll see. My schedule's pretty tight.
Please, who knows how long she'll last?
Okay, this engineer mistress. We do have the generator, we can see it in the distance there. Sure, why not? There's some Mantellian militia there. I'm sure there's a bonus mission here. Indeed, to defeat 12 separatist saboteurs. Right. Oh. Right. Before we finish off the bonus mission, we might as well go see the engineer first. Here she is.
Don't be afraid. Your droid sent me. I'm here to rescue you.
Where were you when those savages were slaughtering my co-workers? Forget it. I've got bigger problems right now. I was sent here to complete a mission, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I can't do this without tools. This generator supplies power to Fort Garnick. It's been sabotaged. It overheats and the fort's defenses, the infirmary, they'll all go down. People are gonna die.
You got a funny way of saying thanks.
Yes, thank you. Happy? Now let's try to save the war effort. Our equipment was scattered in the attack. I can hold the generator steady, but I need my tools, and the liquid coolant to fix it.
I'll try to find him for you.
Move fast. We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, we're not doing this out of the goodness of our hearts. We're not a Republic soldier. If we happen to come out of our way to help someone, we kind of expect at least a courtesy thank you for our trouble. So there may be another player around. Yep. I figured as much. I'm going to head up this way, where we may encounter our first elite enemy if he hasn't been killed already. So we need to find 3 tools and 5 liquid coolant. Okay, there's 2 of the tools. Happy days. Hey, level 18. Happy days. So, yeah, we have Champion Jack Stog and his specialist. We actually lost our... Spin him in place. There we go. We did have our charge up, like our instant cast for charge burst, and then it disappeared suddenly. I noticed in my buff bar there. Did we have a look at charged aim? You know what, I don't think we did at level 16. Charge burst gets your blasters charged up, reducing the activation time of your next aim shot by 1/4 second, which can stack up to 2 times. Which is why normally it takes 2 seconds to activate. But, as I say, if we use this twice, it'll only be a 1.5 second activation. Not much, but it's the little things. Either way, we've completed our bonus mission. We just need some more liquid coolant and a multi-tool. There's the multi-tool and 3 more of the coolant. Right. Still plenty of people around. Any coolant? No. That was our quick draw there. Keep forgetting that I actually have it to use. Right, coolant. Excellent, happy days. Any new skills available? Ah, distraction. And flourish shot, right. Distraction was mentioned, yeah. Slows all targets by 50% as long as they remain in the area. Right. We'll look at getting our new skills once we get over to Oradam Village. May as well.
Ah, fantastic. The temperature's already dropping. We'll be at full power in a few minutes. You did a good thing. Thank you.
It's been grand, really.
You deserve something for your trouble. Thanks again.
Ah, there you go. More sincere thanks. I'll take it. Right. Onwards to Oradam Village, which is... Ah, you can see the entrance of the village just over there. There is another elite separatist leader. Somewhere along this way, I believe. There he is. The Demolition Chief. had a generator, which is no good to us. Along this way, though, we have a downed Republic walker, and well, this place is absolutely lovely. We have a very brave trooper, it seems. Let's have a talk with some of the Mantellian soldiers.
Hey, what's this then? Another wower looking to make a little scratch on the side, I'll bet. What'll it be then? Running or betting?
This is a blasted minefield.
Woohoo! We got ourselves a smart one. Everyone look out. Captain Intellect here is gonna wow and amaze you.
Ignore this moron. He thinks he's clever. Lucky for him he's so handsome or he'd be no use at all. We've got a little obstacle course here. You can run the course or you can bet on other runners. Mostly the refugees run, but you're welcome to play too.
No, I think you missed my point.
You call this an obstacle course?
Well, an obstacle's no fun if it doesn't have a little kick.
Look, these poor sods have nothing, and we don't have enough supplies for even half of them. So we let them gamble. The credits help pay for more supplies, and when one of the refugees gets lucky, they get enough gear to really help them out.
I don't imagine you get a lot of people running this course twice.
Not everyone who loses dies.
Yeah, some of them are just really, really injured. We even have some veterans who keep coming back for more.
Anyway, if you want to bet or run the course, just see Ensign Peters. He'll get you set up.
Your conduct is disgusting. Wait until your superiors hear about this.
Oh, yeah. Go tattle all you want. I'm sure that drunk ethics officer at Fort Gernick is gonna care.
Dreg, shut up.
What? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Forget about that.
Great. The Mantellians have an ethics officer. But apparently he's drunk. Great. Lovely. Right. We'll have to go speak to him back at Fort Gernick. First things first, though. Here is Oradam Village. Right, so as I say, we'll just park ourselves here. In fact, we have a bit of mail. Might as well go check that out. From a Harson Nild in regards to a lost communications device. I understand you helped one of my operatives with a problem on Ord Mantell, an Imperial spy who was communicating with her superiors through a family heirloom. Ibenga says you performed with dutiful competence and professionalism. High praise from him. We're learning valuable information from the spy, but the details are classified. I think the Republic Strategic Information Service may find a use for you again. Yes, the Republic SIS. We may or may not learn more about them as this series goes on. They are basically the intelligence arm of the Galactic Republic. They do a lot of covert, off-the-books operations that not even some of the senators of the Republic will know about. Yeah, we may learn more about them. Either way, we have Distraction, which interrupts a target's current action and prevents an ability from being used for 4 seconds. Oh, that's not what I was thinking of. Diversion is what I was thinking of, right. Distraction is the interrupt skill. Okay. What's this? Flourish Shot. Fires a high-impact shot that deals a small amount of weapon damage and inflicts trauma, reducing all healing the target receives. Flourish Shot... I mean, it'll have its uses, but we probably won't be using it too often. Either way... Oh, here's Trimbo's house. Let's see if he has those chemicals for us. It doesn't seem he's home.
You must be here for my husband. I told Master Vidu he's gone out fishing. Would you like a sweet flat cake instead? It's fresh.
I could eat. Got any bantha milk to wash it down with?
Of course. Help yourself, dearie. If you don't feel like waiting for Trimbo, the walk out to him is lovely. The beach is so relaxing. Trimbo's at his fishing camp. He'll be thrilled to have some company. Now, excuse me, dearie. These Rhodian peppers won't cook themselves.
Remember the end of the last video when Corso Corso said that getting the chemicals wouldn't be a stroll on the beach? Turns out it's exactly that. Great. Unfortunately, we're not quite going to be able to get out to see Trimbo immediately. This gentleman, Odar, would like to have a word.
Please, I'm at the end of my rope. Soldiers beat me, took my belongings, my daughter.
Damn soldiers. If you can't trust them, who can you trust?
Please help. My daughter means everything to me. Help me get my daughter back. Help.
What else do you know?
They were headed toward the fort. Please find my daughter.
I'll see this through. I promise.
Please, hurry. I want to see my daughter again.
Okay, so something about Odar's daughter being taken to Fort Garnick. I guess we can always look into that while we're going to speak to the ethics officer. Normally there would be a Republic officer here.
Stand by for examination and suggested progress.
Or Republic soldier at the very least.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Who would give you one of the 3 heroic missions we have, but not at the moment. She has been removed. And Gizmal, another one of the heroic quest givers, was actually in Oradam Village. So, before we go find Trimbo, let's actually look at exploring Savrip Island here. So, we need to pull out our quest log once again. We have cutting off the head. Ord Mantell authorities report that an unusually hostile tribe of Mantellian Savrips have been attacking Republic patrols on the island near Oradam Village. The Republic is offering a bounty for the tribe's chieftains in an effort to reduce their aggressive behaviour. So we have one mission to kill 5 Savrip chieftains. We have this mission from Sergeant Travi Pott, who was meant to be up next to that medical droid. She has asked us to destroy the separatist jamming beacons on Savrip Island that have downed countless Republic supply ships. She promises credits and additional supplies if you come through. There are 4 jamming beacons, and they are situated on Savrip Island. And last but not least, the quest here, buying loyalty from Gizmal Gam. He's a civilian working for the Ord Mantell government and trying to win over Oradam Village back from the separatists by offering them shipments of supplies. Unfortunately, said supplies have went down with a crashed cargo ship on Savrip Island. Gizmal has asked us to recover the lost supplies and return them to him. He has suggested that we start our search by looking for the shipment's escort droid. So, let's get ourselves underway. Savrip Island. Now, even though Savrip Island, it isn't specified that it's a heroic area, take it from me that it is, Heroic areas tend to indicate that some of the enemies here are much tougher than you'd usually expect from the other surrounding areas. For example, this group of 2 elites and 1 strong separatist, followed by this 1 champion Savrip. We're going to try and avoid them, because they'll kick our ass. Let's see what bonus missions are here. So we have a bonus to kill 10 Savrips. There are some lesser Savrips which are classified as weak enemies. They don't count, I believe. Right, here's one of the jamming beacons. One thing about heroic missions, which I should mention, is here's the downed supply ship. If we were to complete the main objective before completing the bonus mission, you would miss out on any rewards the bonus mission gives you. So it's always worth keeping that in mind. I'm just going to slowly work on the bonus mission before we go see the shipment droid. Oh, bloody hell, we missed. It's not ideal. Thankfully, we have a lot of knockback and stun abilities. Here's our second jamming beacon. We need 3 more Savrips for the bonus. There is one of the Savrip chieftains. Just kind of stun him in place for a moment. See if we can. Good. Chieftains have a knockback ability. I'm not sure if it'll affect us while we're in our... what's it called? Taking cover, or... what's that ability called? Fortification? Maybe not. Anyway, our cover mechanic. But just in case. I was waiting for some more Savrips to hopefully respawn over here before heading over to the east side of the island. Oh, they can knock us back, right. Not ideal, but good to know. Right, and we also hit level 19, so we do have another utility point to spend. Let's get this bonus mission complete. Right, and let's talk to the shipment droid.
Protocol Protocol failure. Cannot complete mission. Cannot complete shipment delivery. Oradam Village. Protocol failure.
Are you the droid with the supply shipment?
I have the supplies. They are safe. Delivery failed due to protocol failure. Coordinates to destination unreadable. Attacked by species Savrip, a hulking beast. Movement failure. However, shipment is intact. Item, contraband drug known only as spice. Origin, Kessel. Destination, Gizmel Gam, Ord Mantell.
What does Gizmo Gam want with spice?
The shipment is filed under Village Relief. This mission must be completed. Will you take the shipment to Gizmel Gam?
Now, spice. No.
No, the mission has changed. Destroy the shipment.
I must obey.
We'll talk about spice.
Mission complete. Shipment destroyed. Commence shutdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now,
That's not being a good sport at all now, is it? No, that's just plain stupid.
that's Gizmo there upset about us destroying the spice. Now, even though we have been running guns, as a Nola here, spice is an extremely illegal, highly addictive contraband. It's quite the deadly narcotic. And one of the few things I probably want Nola to have, at least, is some principles. And dealing with spice is probably going to be one of those things. Slavery is likely to be the other. Spice may come up a few times. Yeah, spice may certainly come up again at some point. We'll have to see. Yeah, we might trade in some things and smuggle some items. There's others that we may draw the line at. Oh, okay. Level 20, happy days. Gotta be careful when you're leveling up. There's a glitch at the moment, it seems that your health will drop to, I think, 20 or 25%. So mid-combat, like what happened there, is definitely not ideal. Either way, we dealt with the Savrip chieftains. It's another quest complete. Right, let's go deal with the last jamming beacon.
You did good.
Happy days. Right. So, we'll get off Savrip Island. Now we'll have a look at what in these lockboxes we got as our rewards. Level 20 as well, actually. We've gained a new ability. Did we learn anything else? Oh! We got a new passive ability. Aimed shot ignores 20% of a target's armor. Useful. Anyhow, yes, utility point. Do we want to boost the firepower of sweeping gunfire? Maybe. We haven't picked up diversion yet, but I am tempted to grab that. Yeah, we'll take the extra damage from sweeping gunfire. And we'll grab Hunker Down. Let's have a look at that. Has a 1 minute cooldown. Hunkers you down into your cover, becoming immune to all controlling effects. This only grants protection while in cover and lasts 20 seconds. So we have this shield barrier. And we can thicken the barrier. I wonder if this would prevent us from being knocked back. Controlling effects. Maybe. Either way, let's go along the beach here. Let's go find this Trimbo. So let's have a look. Level 24 for our next passive ability. And then level 26 for our next unique ability here. As a gunslinger. As a sharpshooter, I should say. The Republic have a forward base that we can see on our mini-map.
Don't stand there. That spot is reserved exclusively for my Gundark friends. You're clearly not a Gundark. Your ears are too small. Listen, do you smell that? There's a pot of Alderaanian stew bubbling. But how could I smell it all the way on Ord Mantell?
Ugh, it's quite a stench you got going, crazy old man.
Stench? Impossible. I bathe 8 times a day. It's the only way to keep that invisible Kowakian monkey lizard from drinking all my blood. I do recall a man saying to expect a stranger coming for my chemicals. You seem pretty strange. Was he talking about you?
You got it in one.
Have you been diagnosed with a terminal illness? Are you trying to avoid marrying someone? There are better ways to kill yourself, you know. People haven't had much luck getting my chemicals. Know why? Those Ugnaught assassins in the woods attack everyone who visits me.
Ugnaught assassins? Don't you mean separatists?
Who do you really think controls the separatists? Those crafty little swine, that's who. But we can beat them. What you really need is a precision teleporter, but a former assistant crashed my prototype into the sun. Good luck, my friend. If you should explode, please feel free to come back and tell me all about it. Everyone else has.
There's too much into those sentences that I'm... if I think about it, I'm gonna get a migraine. Oh dear. Trimbo, enjoy your fishing. There you go. I'll be polite. So, we'll grab these chemicals. Let's have a look at them, shall we? These chemicals are highly unstable and may partially detonate if moved violently. They must be delivered to Vidu quickly and carefully. And in fact, they have a use function. Do not expose to oxygen or open flame. Exposure may cause itching, swelling, or explosive combustion. Keep away from children. We examine the chemicals. Nothing happened though. Ah, there you go. We are now overwhelmed by an itching sensation. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that's right. We were also going to look at what rewards we gained. we have an earpiece and an implant. It doesn't really matter right now because a lot of our stats are being capped out, but I'll take them anyway. Have a headpiece here and some wrist guards. Sure, I guess. And some more wrist guards and another implant. Happy days. Oh well, we have a little bit more accuracy at least. Right, so we need to get ourselves back over to Fort Garnick. We'll head over to Fort Garnick's cantina. That's where the ethics officer happens to be.
Oh, great. Let me guess. Ethics violation? Bad people doing bad things and it made you sad? Every day the same scrag, day in, day out. Why me?
Aren't you the ethics officer?
Right. So that means I have to be the moral compass for an entire army of degenerates? So what do you want?
There are troopers out at the minefield blowing up refugees.
You mean the minefield run, don't you? With those wretched refugees. That minefield game has been shut down for months. I made sure of that personally.
Nope. Refugees blowing up everywhere.
Blast it. Those... I'll take care of this, don't you worry. Here, there's a standing reward of credits for squealers. I mean information gatherers.
This planet needs serious help.
You don't know the half of it.
A new entry. Ruled by corruption, which we had heard about already, of course. Let's have a look at this. Honestly, feel free to pause and have a look at the codex entry in full if you wish. So an entire governmental cabinet had been forced to step down for accepting bribes. So maybe the corruption claims actually do have merit. Yeah, not all the separatists are bad people. I mean, there are extremists of every faction. And that's who we've been mostly dealing with, but Ord Mantell's not in a good situation. Either way, we need to find Odar's daughter, and she happens to be this way. In the interrogation center.
Come on, get in here on the double. We don't have all day.
I already told you. I don't know anything. I swear.
Sure, that's what you said last time we talked. But now I'm thinking maybe you just didn't have enough incentive to tell the truth.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed in here. This is a top-secret operation.
You soldiers didn't happen to attack a merchant, did you?
My father sent you, didn't he? Thank you.
Shut up!
Ugh! Please, you have to stop them. They're torturing us.
I said shut up! She's a traitor to the Republic. She deserves what she gets. But the courts are full, you see, and so justice needs a little help. If that means Republic soldiers have to twist a few arms, so be it.
You sure about that?
These wretches have been caught, every last one of them, doing work for the Separatists. They are traitors, and more importantly, they have information on Separatist movements. All we're doing is coaxing it out of them. Information that will save so many Republican Mantellian lives. Who'll care how we got it?
I'll care, and I'll make sure your superior cares too.
Look, we don't like having to do this, but what are our choices? Listen, you take this ring back to this girl's daddy and tell him it's all you could find of his little girl. The ring's got a listening device in it. We'll be able to gather all the evidence we need without resorting to these unsavory means. Got it?
This charade of justice ends now.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy. The last thing we need in here is a shootout, all right? What the little traitor's so bad, fine, take her. The only people you're helping are the Separatists.
Thank you. Thank you for freeing me. It was terrible.
Are you really with the Separatists?
No, we went to a couple of protests, attended a few meetings, but we never did anything. We certainly don't know anything.
Yeah, sure.
It's the truth. We had no idea speaking our minds would get us marked as traitors.
Best go home to your father, and try to stay out of trouble.
I'll call him as soon as I can, but I need to recover my strength. The torture took more out of me than I expected. But thank you. I'd be dead without you.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Level 72 Commando only now doing this quest. Interesting, to say the least. So we can speak to Odar and let him know the situation has been resolved. Hopefully his daughter will be going back to him before long. We could go back to Oradam Village, but we are going to be heading that way in the future. So for now, let's go speak to Vidu. Level 21. Yeah, that's fine.
Easy does it. I've got a storage unit here to stabilize the canister so it doesn't blow. There we go.
I think I'll just stand way over here.
It's completely stable now. I can't wait to let Rogan know the good news. Getting Trimbo's chemicals saved our necks, Captain. Rogan will be too busy selling them to think about the blasters.
That Trumbo guy was a few freighters short of a convoy.
I know what you mean. Every time I talk to him, he thinks I'm his great-grandfather who crashed into a black hole. I've got good news and great news, Captain. We cracked the Separatist computer files and found Skavik.
Vidu, you promised you wouldn't get so excited. It isn't good for your heart.
Sorry, sweetheart, but this is going to be great. Skavik won't even see us coming. Ha!
Does Skavik still have my starship?
Your ship and the blasters. Great, huh? We'll get back everything he stole all at once. Skavik is taking the blasters to the Separatist base. Those wackos built their headquarters inside an old volcano. Crazy, huh?
What do you expect from foaming-at-the-mouth murderers? I wish that volcano would blow its top.
Skavik's delivering the blasters to a psycho named Darrig at the base. You need to get there first. When Skavik shows up, you can ambush him, grab your ship, and fly back here. Easy, huh?
Yeah, about that.
Easy isn't the first word that comes to mind.
Well, what if I sent along a little help? Take Corso with you, Captain. The kid knows more about blasters and vibroblades than anybody I've ever met.
I owe Skavik payback for taking Torchy. That was lower than low.
Can you keep your cool with the Separatists?
Don't worry about me.
Then it's a deal. You two head for the Separatist base, kill Darrig, and ambush Skavik when he shows up. I've got a bottle of Chandrelin brandy to open when you get back.
I'm just looking forward to getting back into space.
I'd wish you two good luck, but I don't want to jinx anything. Just come back in one piece.
Okay, so we found the Separatist, or one of the Separatist main bases here on Avilatan. And we have our first companion in the form of Corso Riggs. So, yeah, we can very briefly talk about companions. First things first, we have a new set of wrist guards, another credit box we can open. And if we didn't like Corso's original appearance, we can change it up a little. There are more customizations available later. This one is somewhat like Malcolm, my original smuggler. Might actually be fun to change up Corso's appearance. It even has this. His still has Corso's scars. I wonder if they have any point of reference in his storyline. You know what? Sure, why not? We'll change his appearance. I don't normally do so. These braces aren't better than the ones we have. So, we have a companion slot here. We can actually switch up Corso's armor. The items he's wearing don't contribute to his stats. The only thing that really contributes is his influence rank. If we pull out the Companions and Contacts tab, we have a biography on Corso. If you would like to know more about him. So I'll slowly scroll that down a bit. We also have things to bear in mind during dialogue options. Corso likes protecting the weak, being nice to the ladies, and punishing bad guys, whatever that means. He dislikes hurting for profit, hurting women no matter what they did, and working with the Sith or Imperials. And here we have his influence rank. At the moment he's rank 1 of 50. As he increases in rank, the more presence he will have when he's summoned. Presence determines how much damage a companion will deal, how much healing they may do, and how much health they actually have. Kind of important. And in addition, either on this tab or in the bottom here, it used to be that some companions would have 1, maybe 2 roles in how they acted if they were a healer, a tank, or a damage dealer. Now they can be all 3. For Corso here, we're actually going to have him be a tank for us. Let's have a look here. I'm going to disable his multi-grapple ability, which pulls enemies in close to him. Since we're going to be using a lot of burst AoE attacks, we don't want him pulling them out of the AoE circles. Okay, so we know where Skavik's going to be. We have the Separatist base built into Mount Avilatum. But before we head on our way, there are a few people who would like our attention once again. So, let's park ourselves here once more. And as I say, when we come back, we'll hopefully be getting our starship back. And we may feel generous and get a Corso Torchy. His personal blaster pistol back as well. I may change up Corso's armor just for his look. Or I may totally forget about it and have to remind myself in a few videos' time. But either way, thank you all for joining me once again. Here playing some more Star Wars The Old Republic. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye bye now.